We have a huge NHL blockbuster trade tonight, which includes 9 players and 4 picks between the Sharks and Devils centered around Timo Meier. We'll discuss the full details and break this down coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have a massive blockbuster trade centered around multi-time 30-goal scoring winger Timo Meier, who was arguably the top name on the NHL trade bait board, getting closer here to the NHL Trade Deadline for 2023. Lots of talk he was going to be moved, and the Sharks were shopping him, looking for a big package of picks and prospects, players coming back, and they've landed a big haul here from the New Jersey Devils. So let's take a look at the full breakdown of this deal. Let's start first on the New Jersey side, what they get, because obviously Meier being the best piece and best player in this trade, you could say the Devils have won the deal for now, but there's a lot about the future that San Jose could fondly like this deal as well. Now let's look here. So the Devils get, like I said, Timo Meier, the centerpiece of this trade, multi-time 30-goal scorer, is a pending RFA with a $10 million qualifying offer, but there is a lot of, promising reports suggesting that he's quite open to signing long-term with the Devils and willing to sign under the qualifying offer, probably around $9+ million per season on a 7-8 year deal. We will see, of course, good friends with fellow countryman Nico Hischier, both alumni for the Halifax Mooseheads of the QMJHL. So certainly lots to like. I think he'll be quite happy there. Going with him is teammate and defenseman Scott Harrington. So they get another NHL experienced defenseman in this trade here as well. And of course, there are some minor league players and a pick included as well here. So also going along from San Jose to New Jersey in this trade include defensive prospect Santeri Hataka, forward prospect Timur Ibrahimov, and goalie prospect Zach Eman. So let's 5 players in total going to the Devils. 2 where there's obviously quality NHL players. They also get a 2024 5th-round pick, which was originally the pick for the Colorado Avalanche. So that's the Devils side of the equation here. Now back on to the other side. San Jose, they received the Devils' 2023 first-round pick. They also received their 2024 first-round pick, but that is a conditional pick. That's the only detail we're not quite sure on yet, is we're waiting to confirm the details of the condition. But I'll check the pin comment. I'll update that as soon as I know that. They're also getting defensive prospect Muka Madulin. Of course, Muka Madulin was the Devils' first-round pick in 2020. They also getting a young player, Fabian Zetterlund, 23-year-old forward for the Devils, who the Sharks were reportedly fond of. He is putting up 20 points so far in 46 games this year. He's a good player that San Jose will like. They're also getting Andreas Johnson, who's been mostly a minor league player this year, but has a decent amount of NHL experience, 28 years old, former 20-goal season with the Toronto Maple Leafs. But unfortunately, things have not worked out for him in New Jersey. He's spent more time in the minors recently than he has at the NHL level here as well. San Jose also gets 22-year-old defensive prospect Nikita Oktiuk as well. And they also get a 2024 7th-round pick. So the Sharks get 2 first-round picks, a 7th-round pick, an NHL quality player, Fabian Zetterlund, and you get 2 prospects with Muka Madulin and Oktiuk. And, of course, Andreas Johnson, who might work out to be an NHL player for them as well. Meanwhile, the Devils get Meier, Harrington, 3 minor leaguers, and a pick. So this is an absolutely massive trade when you shake it all down. I love this trade for New Jersey. They get the best player in the trade. So for today, we're going to say they win the deal. But like I said, there's some good picks in there, which could be great quality players for San Jose down the road. We won't really know the full scope of this trade for some time. But Meier will be an awesome fit with that top 6, whether he plays on Jack Hughes' line or Nico Hischier's line. Either way, tremendous upgrade, especially if they can sign them. If they get Harrington as well, which is, maybe not a huge upgrade, but more depth on defense for the playoffs. We've seen other teams ahead of them. Like we saw the Islanders get things started with a big move for Horvat. The Leafs have made a big move. The Bruins have made a big move. And now this is the Devils kind of, getting their hat in the mix and saying, hey, we're heavyweights in this Eastern Conference as well, and we're going to make a big splash and go for it this year. The Devils are a team to be reckoned with, and we'll see where things go. But I like this deal a lot for New Jersey, and I do think it has some good potential to be a long-term good trade for San Jose as well. So let me know your thoughts on this trade down in the comments. We'll keep you up to date with all the news around NHL Trade Deadline 2023. It's been a fast and furious news day. I hope you've been able to keep up. I've done my best to keep you updated here on the channel. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe and stick around. There's going to be plenty more to talk about as we approach the deadline and beyond. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.